Welcome back. Let's move on to this now. Since its inception, activists have been raising alarms about widespread fraud in South Africa's social relief of distress grant system. Fraudsters have exploited the system by using stolen identification details and submitting legitimate applications. This practice has squeezed out legitimate applications and sidelined rightful recipients. Social grants activist Israel Nkuna joins us more on this discussion. He joins us via our video link. Israel, thank you so much for your time this evening here at SABC News. Now, I mean, looking at the story, it is quite concerning what we are seeing. Maybe tell us, what do we know so far when it comes to fraud, specifically fraud that relates to social distress grants in South Africa?
Thank you, Mbadi, and then thanks to the SABC viewers. Yes, I've been working with that article, I think it was last year. And then what I found, many people who need to apply that grant or who already applying that grant, they've been scammed for the grant. So I was around at Limpopo, but I can't reveal the place where I found many people have been scammed. Even at my village, many people have been scammed at 250 grams.
And maybe if you can divulge, further details in terms of actually what takes place. How does this fraud take place? I understand that, people's ID documents are being used at the same time. Bank accounts are also being opened, and this is all done fraudulently.
Yes, Bali. Remember, those scammers, they use, there's an app called ID Gen. And then they use that ID Gen. I think that ID Gen is from Labor Department. So what they do, they go through that ID Gen, and then they use the app called ShopRite. And then what they do on the ShopRite app, they open bank account. And then there's another app that they use to transfer that fund from Sasa beneficiaries.
It sounds like it's a very seamless process that is being conducted to defraud the Social Development Department. Maybe if you can just tell us, how easy is this process? How easy is it for these fraudsters to obtain these documents and to process these applications?
But that app I was talking about, it's easy because what they do, normally that app, it works at night. Like it really works at night normally. So what they do, they're gonna need the SIM card that are already recorded, and then it depends on them that how many people they want to scam on that day. So they take that SIM card, and then with that ID Gen and the ShopRite app, and then they can able to scam more than 100 people per day. So it is easy. That thing they're using is easy and simple.
And do we know, how much money has been lost from the Social Development Department through this fraud which is taking place?
I'm not sure, but a lot of money has been lost. I'm not sure. But previously, someone, Sasa officials came to my village, and then they were investigating. And then last week, I spoke with last year, I spoke with someone, Sasa official, and then they asked me to help them about Sasa issues. And then they said to me that they need information because that information is needed from the parliament. So, I'm working hand to hand with that Sasa official who can help Sasa beneficiaries.
And I mean, Israel, you've spoken to some of these people who have been defrauded, like you're saying, in your village back home in Limpopo. And when it comes to these people who are in distress, who really do need this money, what does it do to them? The fact that they can't even obtain, 350 Rand, which, is being given to them by government.
Yeah, it is interesting, Bali. You know, those people, the beneficiaries, they need that money to use for themselves. You know, and then when they come to me, like, because remember I'm a community activist, and then I've been helping them to apply rather than keeping. Lot of people in my village or around the country, they don't know to use a health phone to apply rather than keeping. So people in my village, they come to me, they ask me to help them to apply rather than keeping. Remember, South Africa, like, there's no job. And then when they come to me, they need that man to buy some meal, food, potatoes, and everything. So, and then when they come to me, and then they say, we need to apply for and then I apply for them. And then
Yeah.
who says that status is already active. So it is certain them.
And Israel, what can Sasa do, to ensure that the system is not defrauded and that this money is being taken to the people it's intended for? What options do they have in ensuring that this system cannot, be infiltrated by the wrong people?
As I stated on our conversation, I said someone from Sasa, I think it's a Sasa official. And then I'm working hand to hand with them. And then I think because the last time they told me that they found some people in Palabora, those scammers in Palabora, and they are behind bars. Some they found them at Malamulele area. So, like, I think Sasa is doing something, but I think they are slow. But I don't know. But I don't know what they can do. But I think they are slow. So,
right.
I don't know.
All right, Israel, thank you so much for your time. That is Israel Nkuna there, just giving us some of those details when it comes to fraud being conducted for the SRD grants. And of course, saying that he's working hand in hand with Sasa, of course, to try and see if they can resolve some of the issues. And of course, the money intended for its recipients reaches their bank accounts. All right.